Oh, I am recording. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, hi. I'm Chelsea, I'm an illustrator from Melbourne, Australia, and I now live in Florida. It's weird to say that. In case you can't tell by the title of this video, I've moved. My last video was filmed back in my apartment in Preston, and since then a lot of things have changed aside from my marital status. First off, clearly, I've moved to the US. That has been a big change. We've spent the last few weeks holidaying and celebrating with family and friends. My parents and siblings came over from Australia to celebrate the wedding and just hang out with us for the last few weeks. I only just got home from Orlando a few days ago after just saying goodbye to them and accepting the fact that I live in a different country to them now. Things are slowly coming back to a regular pace, so I figured now is as good a time as ever to give you an update on where I've been, what I'm doing, and what's going to happen with this channel. Let's just dive into the whole channel business, shall we? I'm just going to talk about what's going to change here and what's going to stay the same, and I would really value your input if you have any ideas or if there's anything you'd like to see from me, especially now that I'm on the other side of the world. I know in the last sort of year or so I've made a really consistent habit of doing at least one video a week. I want to up that to 2 now that I live here and I have more time. As I said before, if you have anything you'd like to see from me, please hit me up with that, because I would love to know anything that you feel like I could show you or do or whatever. It would just be really nice to get some ideas, because I have ideas, but you know, there's no limit to the idea vault. So I guess the first thing that comes with is expect more content from me in general. I have a lot more time now that I don't have a full-time job and that I don't live in a really expensive part of the world. So I'm really hoping to make this community grow and just have a bit more time to commit my stuff to YouTube and to other social media platforms, and just to make more stuff, because it's what I've been waiting to do. Next up, if you would like to support my work in any way, like buy my art or support me on Patreon, Patreon is still totally an option, but I've had to put a hold on my Etsy store due to visa reasons, basically. So the only way to really support me right now is via Patreon. You do not have to stick around Patreon if you do not like it. It's just a great way for me to engage with you more directly, and you'll get to see more about my work and behind my work, and also you'll have a lot more input. Like, YouTube comments are great and I value every single comment that someone leaves me, but I tend to ask much more direct questions on my Patreon, and I share a lot more information on there, so you'll get a much closer scoop on what I'm doing, and it's a better opportunity for me to be a better creator for you, because you'll have a lot more direct contact with me, essentially. So basically, by supporting me on Patreon, you're giving me the opportunity to engage with you a bit deeper and make better content or more direct content to you. Last off from this update is thank you. I know I said thank you in my last video, but I really mean it, and especially given that I'm the kind of creator that has to push Patreon and stuff so much, especially now that this is something that I'm really trying to commit to. Thank you for being one of the 100 and something people that have stuck around, and if you're new here, thank you for joining me on this move to another country. It is an adventure. It's a scary adventure at times and a wonderful adventure, but thank you for joining me. And if you've been here since I started my channel and my husband commented on my first video before he was even my husband, thank you, especially because you've seen me through the awkward videos, the crap videos sometimes, the slightly overly rambly videos. You've seen the best and the worst of me, so thank you for that. I really appreciate it, and I love making this content. It's not just like for the people that are watching it. I love to do it, and I love that there are people who actually watch it. It's awesome. So don't expect that to change. I'm always going to be incredibly humbled by even one view. It's more about being able to do it and share it with people than anything else. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I know this channel has been slow going, and despite the challenges of, you know, moving between countries with Justice and I, and having full-time jobs and all the other crap that comes with day-to-day life, you've been here, so thank you very much. And I'm very excited to share Justice and my adventures in Florida, and to share new work from another hemisphere with you guys. It's so cool. So thank you very much for being here. I will be back on Friday, hopefully Friday US time, Florida time better yet, with a new video, and I really hope you can come and hang out with me. It's going to be a very low-key scribble kind of day, so yay, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Thank you for watching, and I hope this was enough of an update. If you want more information, definitely hit up Patreon. I just did a podcast for them. I give them bi-weekly podcasts with updates, and they get my videos a day early, so highly recommend checking out the Patreon. Alright guys, thank you for watching, thank you for being here. All is well, and I will be back very soon with a new video. Bye!
You gotta stop whatever you're doing.